Salut les gens, comment est-ce que ça va? Salut, salut, salut mon petit renard. Comment est-ce que ça va? On va essayer de remettre cette caméra pas trop mal. Eh ben écoutez, ici, ça va, tranquille, pépouze, hein? Il fait chaud. Ça se voit, je suis dégueulasse, je suis toute transpire, je sue, j'ai pas pris ma douche. Ça sent la xiane qui se néglise, je vous raconte pas, ça sent le blaireau. Mais moi je prendrai ma douche après le live parce que là je sens que je vais suer sur mon beau fauteuil. Vous avez vu mon beau fauteuil? Ah oui, j'aime mon beau fauteuil. Bref, là déjà je suis assis dessus, j'ai l'impression que je suis en train de perdre de l'eau par les cuisses et par le dos. C'est horrible, j'ai chaud. Le ventilateur est par là-bas mais je l'ai pas mis trop près parce que je voulais pas qu'on l'entende en arrière-fond. Donc voilà, sinon ça va, tranquille, j'étais en congé aujourd'hui, j'ai récuré mon appartement, hein, mission de salubrité publique s'il en était, hein, parce que bon, j'ai pas dû faire le ménage depuis largement un mois, je rappelle que j'ai 3 chats, des litières, ça devient vite très très crade. Bon, après j'ai évolué dans un niveau de craditude assez élevé comparé à la moyenne standard des gens, hein. Ah mon petit renard, tu pourras confirmer, hein, puisque tu es souvent venu chez moi. Et à mon avis, l'appart n'a pas toujours été tip-top. Donc voilà. Donc grosse journée bien remplie. Cet après-midi, j'ai glandé comme un gros morse, bien mérité. Et là, je vais repartir pour 3 jours de boulot. Vendredi, samedi, dimanche. Et oui, je travaille le week-end. J'ai vu bien pire. À voir, hein. Ah, bien pire, c'est parce que t'as pas vu les apparts de la sœur. Bon allez, on va continuer. Je crois qu'on avait entamé un nouveau chapitre la dernière fois. On était au marché aux laines. Il fallait qu'on vende notre laine avec Aliana. Et oui, puis on avait Philippe qui voulait aller voir Lord Omelette à propos de je sais plus trop quoi.
Has the queue not moved at all?
We stand like pillars of salt, but I'm sure the Earl will accept petitioners soon. I hope it's before the workers at Kingsbridge leave the construction site because I cannot pay them.
Ah oui, voilà, c'était la merde. On n'a plus accès à la carrière de pierre, donc on ne peut plus construire l'église. Donc le père Philippe, ne pas faire la blague, je vais la faire la blague pendant le jeu. Vient voir Omelette pour essayer d'avoir accès à la carrière. Sauf que bon, le père Hamlet, vu comment on le connaît depuis au début.
The end is upon us, but our Earl will lead us to salvation.
Et bien sûr.
So?
A hard hand for hard times. It will all make sense. You will see.
Tout le monde semble l'ignorer, même le shérif. Je me demande pourquoi. Un homme misérable, apathique. Mon Dieu, il me rappelle mon père. Alors, on se balade. Je sais pas où je vais, hein. Quitter le marché. Je peux quitter le marché ou pas? Oui, je peux quitter le marché. Alors, trouver mec pour récupérer de l'argent. Hop là.
What are you carrying there?
Not for sale. Or eating. Don't steal. Go away.
Oh, I didn't mean to upset you.
Oh.
Faut que je reprenne un peu mes marques.
Have you seen a group of knights?
I'm not sure. I saw so many people today.
It's all right.
Philippe, je sais où tu te caches. Viens ici que je te bute, enculé. Ça y est, je l'ai fait, c'est bon. J'ai lu le bouquin, vu la série télé, mais je l'avais pas vu qu'il y avait un jeu. D'ailleurs, la Blairelle, tu peux pas m'envoyer la série? Tu veux que je t'envoie ma série? Tu veux que je t'envoie mon Yann McShane? Ouais, je verrai peut-être pour te l'envoyer quand j'irai chez ta mère. Je vais retourner au marché, je vais explorer mon marché. Alors, le bouquin, j'ai commencé à le lire, mais je suis un peu en pause, là. Et bon, bah la série, j'ai regardé, hein, il y a Yann McShane, hein. C'est pas elle, Meg? Je me souviens plus.
Good to see you, Meg. I'm here to collect the money we've made so far.
Excuse me. We were in the middle of something.
What's the problem?
Even you merchants have become thieves. What a rotten place this has become.
He ordered the cartload of wool weeks ago, but now he refuses to pay the price we'd agreed upon.
Ouais, Redmayne, bof. McFadden, à la limite, si tu veux, je préfère McShane. Tu aurais quoi comme livre intérêt à t'envoyer? Oh, je sais pas, peut-être pas grand chose. Il y aura peut-être plus de choses chez ta mère, faudra que je regarde.
Let's think about why the prices are so high this year.
So you could put more money into your pockets?
Actually, the Earl has raised all fees. It costs more to pass the gate, to set up shop, to get a license, and to trade.
I suppose. But the price is not as was agreed.
Did you use a tally to record the price?
What? Are you with the sheriff? Just who are you, woman?
I am the owner
Oui.
of this business.
C'est Tom le bâtisseur Rufus
Here's
Sewell.
our half, Aliena.
Now, would you kindly hand me your part of the tally? There are more notches on our part.
2 pieces, 2 different prices.
Granted, adding notches to our part would have been much easier.
Aha! You're admitting it.
But the area with missing notches is thinner than the rest.
You're right. It looks like something was carved off.
What? Are you saying I'm a fraud?
Look, times are hard for all of us. I won't report you to the sheriff.
This wool will not make enough cloth for all of my master's servants' clothes. Let alone all the shirts he wants for himself.
Whoever pays servants and wants to wear many shirts should be able to pay the price for quality wool like this.
Quality? Yes, but it is not high quality. Now that you mention it, I see it. I cannot pay that much money for bad wool like this.
Now he's doubting the quality.
Fine. Then let me prove the quality of my wool.
Just you try.
Un morceau de laine que nous vendons, c'est de la laine de qualité. Alors, je t'enverrai la série, mais alors la série, je l'ai regardée il y a pas longtemps. Alors, elle est bien, elle a des bonnes qualités, mais on va pas se mentir. Ça pue le sexisme. Même si on a Aliana, qu'on voit quand même du pâté, qu'on a Lady Hamlet, qui est quand même une nana, qu'on a une bonne paire, même si elle est un peu détraquée. Il y a des bons personnages féminins, mais après l'ambiance entre Jack et Alfred, mais c'est tellement de la concours de kékette pour Aliana, mais ah, mais c'est à se taper la tête contre un mur. Genre le mec, Jack, il rentre dans les ordres. Aliana décide de se marier avec Alfred, il te pète une durite. Non, elle est à moi. Tu viens de rentrer dans les ordres, mec. Il fallait y passer avant, espèce de gros teubé.
Meg is managing this store for me.
C'est beau à voir, suffisamment cher pour être vendu au plein prix.
Maybe later.
That's not the price we agreed on.
It is what we agreed on. Both of us.
No, I'll keep the wool.
You're trying to rip me off.
Let us work out a couple.
Non, je suis pas féministe, moi.
Business elsewhere.
Please, calm down.
C'était le marché.
Daylight robbery.
Hop là.
Have you heard of Richard of Shiring, the knight?
Whoever that is, he surely hasn't bought bread today. Why don't you ask the sheriff? He seems to have his eye on everyone.
Have Have you seen a group of knights led by a man named Richard of Shiring?
No, we just arrived and headed straight for the church.
Ah, still, thank you. Excuse me, do you know if something happened in Shiring? I know we suffer because of the war, but the town never used to seem this grim and hopeless.
En même temps, il fait un temps dégueulasse, hein.
No, we are but pilgrims in search of God's miracles, and a saint who will heal my foot. And my eyes. But yes, Shiring seems to hold no miracles these days. We heard the Earl is punishing his people for his own entertainment.
I heard so too.
Can I interest you in some horse bread?
Is that the only kind you have here?
It's the only one that hasn't gone green yet, I think.
If you sell green bread, your customers will get sick and you'll get into trouble.
What? Are you with the sheriff?
Mais je sais pas, ma pauvre Lucette. Qu'est-ce que tu vas devenir?
Aren't you tired of Christian art? Their sad faces and dull colours are always giving me a foul mood. Just like this town.
I agree. I prefer to see lush paintings of the fine things in life.
Have you seen a group of knights led by a man named Richard?
Oh, tu vas bien trouver autre chose à écouter, j'en suis sûre, t'inquiète
A
donc
group
pas.
of knights, you say?
Are they perhaps interested in buying linen for a new gambeson?
They might, but I need to find them first.
We shall be on the lookout then.
I don't have any business in there now.
Bon, ils sont où ces cons de chevaliers? Ah, mais j'ai fait le tour! Regardez-moi ça, j'ai fait le tour. Bon, bah je suis retournée au marché.
The wool is from Kingsbridge. He's already seen it.
Est-ce que c'est à Meg qu'il faut que je parle de la laine?
Our valued customer would only dismiss them as my accomplices.
First you say one thing, and then you say another. Is this how you treat all your customers? I'm waiting.
Alors, ça veut dire qu'il faut que je trouve un client, un mec.
That's not the price we agreed on.
It is what we agreed on. Both of us.
Alors là.
Let's
Good
negotiate.
quality. No, I might still need this.
You're trying to rip me off.
Let us work out.
But I'm not here to buy anything.
Bah, je comprends pas où c'est que je vais trouver ça.
He doesn't seem to be here.
I'm taking my business elsewhere.
Please, calm down.
That's not him.
J'espère bien que c'est pas ton frère, vu ça tombe.
No, maybe I should look for an expert from the outside. Someone not from here.
That's not the price we
Donc
agreed
ok, il faut que j'aille le péter pour trouver quelqu'un qui s'y connaisse en laine et qui soit pas d'ici. Hop là, dis donc toi.
I should find the Flemish merchants instead.
Ah, les Flamands! C'est con, ils en parlent de la laine en plus, ces cons-là.
Excuse me, would you care to give me your opinion on the quality of this wool?
Of course. Please show us. Oh, how wonderfully soft.
And what thorough scouring. There isn't a hint of dirt or grease.
The fibre is exceptionally fine, and the colour is even and light.
Suitable for high-quality garments.
I'm glad you think so too. Would you be so kind as to confirm this to a customer of mine, should the need arise?
Of course. Just send them our way.
With all these taxes and the shrinking markets, I wasn't sure whether visiting Shiring would still be worth it. But for that quality of wool, I'll say it is.
Ah, ta. Voilà des gens de goût, ces Flamands. Ils savent qu'on a du bon tissu.
Daylight robbery.
We agreed on the price.
Got to make up for those taxes somehow.
Philippe qui fait toujours la queue pour aller voir le père Omelette.
First you say one. Is this how you
There are Flemish merchants just a few streets away. They were very interested in my wool, and they would be delighted to confirm its quality to you.
Anyone can let their friends lie for them.
Vendre aux marchands flamands, organiser une enchère publique. Je vais vendre aux flamands parce qu'ils ont du goût.
It is sad, but it seems we can't find an agreement. Keep your money, good man, we'll sell to somebody else. I was made an offer by the Flemish merchants, but I declined. I'm a merchant with principles, and we promised the wool to you. They'll be delighted to hear the good news.
No, wait. Maybe we can negotiate. My master would not want me to leave here with empty hands.
Elle a proposé un compromis. Les temps sont durs.
Let's find a compromise. You buy the wool at the price we believe we agreed upon.
Well, why would I do that?
I will guarantee you first rights to my wool next year.
The prices go up when more than one bidder is involved.
I know. My master would not be pleased if I returned without wool one day. He's got an awful temper.
Allez, mets-toi d'accord, mec. On n'a pas toute la journée.
We have a deal.
Ah, tu vois quand tu veux. Allez, à bout de la thune.
I'll buy your wool at your price.
J'espère que ça résout.
Pleasure doing business with you.
You've learned well. A good merchant always strives for a deal that feels like a victory for both sides.
I had a good teacher. One more thing. Could you try to get Ovid's Amores for me when you travel to Winchester? It's a book.
Yes, I can ask Brother Theobald. His book collection is more comprehensive than the church would like.
Then he'll be the right one to ask. Thank you.
No problem at all.
Bon. C'est pas tout ça, t'en es où toi, mon pauvre? Mais garde ta capuche, tu vas prendre froid, en plus t'as pas de cheveux sur la tête. La patience est une vertu. Cette fois-ci, je crois bien que non.
Good day, Sheriff. Will these people have to wait much longer?
If you have a complaint, talk to the Earl.
I don't think he even recognizes me anymore. Have you seen a group of knights led by a man named Richard of Shiring?
You mean King Stephen's knights?
Etienne, comme dirait Tiffen.
Lion and Lamb Tavern. They're going into battle, so they'd better not fall in love tonight.
How thoughtful of you.
Richard est dans un endroit appelé la taverne, le lion et l'agneau. Je vois où est-ce que passe l'argent de...
No, he's talking.
Je comprends où passe l'argent que se fait chier à gagner Aliana. Le frère va à la taverne. Et à mon avis, il ne fait pas que boire. Bonjour les corbeaux.
Would you be free for a sales discussion later today?
Ah, Lady Aliena, for you I will always find time.
I've heard business is slow.
Well, for me it isn't. Plenty of knights need my services. His men have cleaned up well, I'd say. It suits me just fine that the Earl has swept the criminals off the streets. And those complaining about money and fees were none of my customers or my friends.
Je cherche mon Trouduc de frère.
Where can I find the Lion and Lamb?
Oh, is Sir Richard enjoying himself again? Well, then you'd better hurry up before he drinks up all your coin. The taverns are right round the corner.
C'est où, là, au coin?
Where can I find the Lion and Lamb?
That's a tavern. In the tavern district. I would point you in the right direction, but...
But...
I have both my hands full, so I can't really point.
I see.
C'est juste au coin, donc ça devrait être pas loin.
Where can I find the lion and lamb?
It's in the tavern district. Seems at least the tavern will get some business today. Give him regards, will you?
Bon, où c'est que ça picole? C'est où le quartier des tavernes? Ah. Non. Quartier des tavernes, si. On rentre. Il y a des mecs ivres morts déjà.
How's business?
Slow.
Well, at least you still have your regulars.
Even in bad times, people drink. The Earl of Shire.
C'est à boire qu'il nous faut. Alors les chevaliers, je suppose que voilà.
Any new information on Maud's army, Sir Alonso?
Robert of Gloucester will bring the army. There are said to be 1,000 men. But Stephen will bring more, and we'll be with him to lead the charge.
Does Robert of Gloucester have skilled men fighting for him?
Damned if we know.
Victory and glory will be ours, one way or another.
Bon, je peux parler à Richard ou
Today we ride to Lincoln. Drinks are on me.
Avec quel pognon? Le mien?
Taverner! Another round for everyone!
You're the best, Richard.
Et tu vas payer avec quel pognon?
It's Sir Richard. Nonsense, we're all brothers, right?
It is Sir Richard.
Oh.
And here I thought you needed my money for new armor.
Oh,
Et voilà.
I do. A knight
Allez, on va
is
s'engueuler.
only as good as his equipment. Have you seen Alonso's sword? With men-at-arms so well equipped, how could I fight alongside King Stephen less well equipped?
And inferior armor may cost him his life.
Coucou
Really
Didine.
the best for the best.
Hey, you should be more responsible with our money.
I spend it on my reputation. What's more responsible than that?
You are paying for other people's wine. Some of whom you don't even know.
Knighthood is about more than fighting, Ali. It's a way of life. We fight together, we drink together, we die together.
Et on fuck together.
To hell and back we go. To hell and back.
Putain, je transpire, j'ai du poil de chat partout.
But you could spend our money a little more wisely.
Do you want William Hamley to become Earl of Shiring or me?
Putain, mais qui est pénible, Richard, mets-lui une tarte.
What kind of question is that? If we're lucky, then he will never return from the Holy Land.
He already did.
What?
We ran into Robert of Gloucester's men. At first, I wasn't sure it was him. He wore the cloak of a crusader.
Voilà.
No. Don't do it. Please. Have mercy. My God, please. Don't.
And then King Stephen called out his name.
William Hamley, join me. We ride.
Coucou Didine.
Why didn't you tell me?
Coucou Férisette.
To upset you.
You what?
This is not about you or me, Ali. Allowing the father of that monster to remain Earl would not only betray our father, it'd mean betraying everyone. William is a butcher, a filthy bastard without honor.
Mind your tongue. You speak of the son of the Earl of Shiring.
I am the son of the Earl.
Sir Richard, Your father went against our king and lost his title and his lands. You are not the heir to the title, not as things are now.
What did you just say?
Not easy.
You treacherous bastard!
Calm
Il est
down.
pénible.
Do you want to slaughter each other and help the enemy?
Accusing me of treason. You most royal man at arms.
Me or William? Choose a goddamn side, Alonso of Toledo. Come on, choose!
Je leur mettais une épée dans le cul à tous les deux, ça irait mieux.
I've always been your most royal man at arms.
Obviously,
Have I
they
not?
have no idea how to settle a conflict without
The
a
one with the
fight.
biggest mouth, too.
I'm just trying to keep you grounded.
Obviously, they have no idea how to settle a conflict
William and
without a
his fat
fight.
father have a right to my lands.
I doubt that would help to stop
Now,
that
now,
war.
can't you just agree to disagree? Please.
Percy
Do they
Hamlin's
often
title
fight
is a
like that?
fact, not an opinion.
Ils sont pénibles. Il y a que ce jeu, il y a toujours deux personnes en train de se prendre la tête, hein. Quand c'est pas Alfred et Jack, c'est les deux ouvriers qui s'engueulent pour faire passer frère Emidus pour un connard, etc.
He does not deserve it.
This is not about who deserves war.
How
The
would you
king
solve a
appointed
quarrel
him.
like the one
You
over
should
there?
come to terms with that fact.
Everyone has their own way of coping with aggression. Food, gambling, or solace in the arms of a wench. Luckily for me, most resort to drinking.
I doubt that'll work here.
Don't say that too loud. Try this.
What did you just say?
Oh no.
Allez les mecs, arrêtez de vous battre, vous me cassez les couilles.
Very much here.
The taverner gave this to me. I don't want to ruin his business by giving it away for free.
Ah, tu veux pas la donner pour ton frère? Moi je pensais que c'était pour les trois.
Are you just hungry?
Are you serious?
Oh, well, excuse me.
Bon, il boude, ça y est.
Do you want to say something?
Never.
I have to give money to my knight.
Bon, je vais lui donner du pognon à l'autre et il va arrêter de me faire flic. Puis quel couillon.
I've collected our earnings, Richard.
Good. At least there's one person I can rely on. My sister.
Oh, putain.
Can't believe this.
Mais pourquoi je peux pas taper?
I'm sorry, but I can't let you go into war arguing like this.
I asked for your money, not for your advice.
Tu prends ma thune, tu prends mon conseil.
This isn't for him. I'm having trouble. Obviously, they have no idea how to settle a
Putain.
Just forget about it.
No.
On peut les buter, on peut les
I've
buter.
collected our earnings, Richard.
Good. At least there's one person I can rely on. My sister.
Can't believe this.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you go into war arguing like this.
I asked for your money, not for your advice.
Bon, on va voir ce qu'on peut faire d'autre. Si on peut pas trouver un moyen de les réconcilier, ces cons-là.
I'm not thirsty. It's for guests only. I don't have time to deal with drunks. I hope I won't need to carry a shield. I'm leaving the battlefield.
Oh là là, qu'est-ce que je vais faire avec tous ces branle-pagnots là?
Where did you get this?
I'm not a thief. A man in the tavern promised me a bread crust if I fetch this from the market for him. I'm just taking a little break.
You look hungry.
Are you saying I should keep it? Nuh-uh. thieves get hanged. I'll be good.
Oh, of course.
C'est elle que je vais donner la tartine.
Would you like something to eat?
I only accept food from Meg. She's a tradeswoman. And the food others throw at me is rotten. But she gives me good food.
Meg is one of my best friends.
Oh, yes? Then I accept. I'm so hungry.
Hop là.
The town used to be much livelier.
That's because the Earl and the Sheriff hope you...
I would never trip.
Good.
I would... No, this money isn't...
Comment je vais faire pour régler le problème?
How would you reconcile two people?
Play is something that brings people together.
That is very true.
We carry the French game of Pilliers with us.
Oh, could I borrow it?
If you bring it back before nightfall, I see no harm in it.
I will.
Ok. Ah, mais ça ressemble à un jeu de dames. On va apporter un jeu de dames. Ils vont quand même s'égorger, mais c'est pas grave. Bande de pénibles. Hey!
We'll fight it out like real knights should. With a battle of wits.
Playing a board game at dawn now.
Alors non, on change de personnage.
Oh, let's begin.
J'ai joué avec Aliena, j'ai joué avec Jack, j'ai joué avec Philippe.
Careful opening.
Good choice. The general who gives in to anger will send his troops to their deaths.
Exactly right, Ali. First, I'll focus on defense. Let's see what Alonso's got.
Ooh, well played. A classic opening move.
Now's a good time to attack.
A slow, organised advance is better than a hasty attack.
But you can't win if you entrench in open battle, Ali. And here I stride to victory.
You reached the end of the board.
What a crowning! I got a king!
You call this piece a king? In Spain we call it a queen. She's quite powerful and has a mind of her own.
Alright, a queen then. Now I can sweep the entire board with her.
Qu'est-ce qu'ils sont relous! Reste prudent.
No, don't be hasty. The highest art of war is to break the enemy without a fight.
Nonsense, I have to seize this advantage. I've got a queen on my side. Time to rampage. When the sovereign has been claimed, the game is almost decided.
I could fight to the last piece. But a good commander has foresight, and I can see this game is lost. I admit defeat.
Oh, you ended this before it even began. Even a scribe would struggle making this an epic of glory.
This was about strategy, not showmanship.
Ouais. Ouais, y a rien qui change.
Aliena is a valuable strategic advisor. This is a good start, but you have a long way to go.
Alors avec Jack, t'as des fois des petits jeux de rapidité, mais rien de transcendantant. Hein.
And I endeavour to trust his instincts and experience to guide him.
But you yourself are an exceptional diplomat and businesswoman. You complement each other in the way you think.
I guess you're right.
If you are wise enough to trust these queen's instincts in these matters, my friend, you too will indeed be able to take back the Elder.
You think we can do it? So, can I rely on your loyalty?
Alors après dans le jeu, il y a possibilité de faire de très nombreux choix sur certaines choses. Donc je pense que la manière dont tu fais certaines choses va avoir de l'influence ensuite en fait. C'est bon, ils ont fini de s'engueuler.
Return safely.
I'm a knight, Ali, not a child.
I wonder if he ever worries about losing his life out there.
Ah non, je peux pas. Il y a un bug là. Ouais, j'ai l'impression qu'il y a un petit bug. Du coup, je lui ai donné. Non, je sais pas. On va retourner, on va recommencer. J'aime beaucoup les jeux à choix. Ouais. Mais en fait, ce qu'il faut. Ce qu'il faudrait voir, c'est qu'en fait que quelqu'un d'autre y joue et fasse avec des choix différents pour voir comment ça se passe. Enfin, putain. Oui, merci.
Decent equipment. Nothing exceptional, but it will do.
Just promise to be careful.
I've learned a few tricks. I'll be fine.
Must you really fight? What is all this good for?
For father, Ali. I will save Shiring from Percy Hamley.
But who's going to save you?
With men like these, I'm afraid I'm already beyond saving. For victory!
For victory! For victory!
I see. I wish you the best of luck. I'll be at the marketplace giving Philip his part of the money.
And make more money, I hope.
Mais qu'il est pénible, mais fous-lui une torgnole! Donne-lui une torgnole, c'est tout ce qu'il mériterait. Après là, les Pilliers de la Terre, c'est vraiment un jeu qui est quand même très cool. Hein. Y a pas de combat, y a pas de truc. D'ailleurs, il y a pratiquement jamais personne sur ces lives parce que je pense que le jeu est chiant. Ah, attendez, avant, je vais aller ramener... Je vais ramener le jeu aux frères. Parce que bon, ils m'ont prêté leur jeu. Je vais leur rendre. Tenez.
You've done me a great favor.
We are glad to hear it. Thank you for returning it. We always pass the time on our travels trying to best each other.
Du moment que c'est au jeu que vous essayez de vous entretuer et pas dans la vraie vie, moi ça me va. Mais moi je l'aime beaucoup ce jeu parce que justement, là je le joue sur l'ordinateur, bon j'ai la manette, mais honnêtement jouer dans mon fauteuil tranquille, pépouze, hein, ça serait merveilleux.
Thank you. It should be enough to keep our workers around until I've solved our problems with Percy Hamley. But Tom said that without stone and timber, we will have to stop construction in a month.
You must speak to the Earl.
Have you finished your business?
Oui, j'avais fini, je crois. Attends, on va dire non.
Not yet.
You are welcome.
Je vérifie, mais si, je crois que j'ai tout fait en fait, si. Philippe, c'est bon, j'ai fini! Oui.
Yes.
Glad to hear it.
Philip, I now understand why our market at Kingsbridge has had more visitors lately. Shiring isn't what it used to be. Steep taxes and strict laws have taken their toll on the town.
Is that so?
These merchants would give anything to do their business at another fleece fair, but there's none nearby. They need a place with fair taxes, one that can put those taxes to good use.
Chez nous,
Are
chez
you thinking
nous,
of a
chez
fleece
nous.
fair in Kingsbridge?
Call in the monk and the woman he's with.
You, impatient monk. It's your turn. The girl too.
Me? What? Did you want me to come with you?
No. We're not first in line, are we?
Well, lucky you then. Get moving.
Oh là 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 là. Oh là, ça c'est stressant.
Philip of Gwynedd, Prior of Kingsbridge.
Ah non, c'est pénible omelette.
The Earl of Shiring.
C'est casse-couille omelette.
Thank you for hearing me, old Percy. Please allow me to introduce my friend, Aliena of Kingsbridge.
I knew it was you.
Casse-couille omelette. Ah le voilà, le casse-couille omelette.
Oh, it doesn't sound like you missed me.
Non, pas du tout.
I demand to talk to the Earl of Shiring. He has broken his word.
You are talking to the Earl of Shiring.
Et ça...
Bishop Whaler.
Et voilà, c'est Valéran qui vient faire chier, je le savais.
This earldom have taken Percy Hamley from our midst.
Oh putain.
Do you consider yourself a friend of the earldom of Shiring?
Je suis pas sûre que ce soit bien pompon. Je sais pas comment dans le livre c'est. Dans la série c'est pas comme ça, mais putain.
It is not for us to damn them, Lord William. But judge them we must.
Oh putain. Allez.
What you are doing to the people of Shiring is
Allez, Aliena! Casse-lui les
Your
dents!
father would have done well to teach you respect.
The monk's a thief and so are you. And I don't take as kindly to thieves as my father did. Shiring will change.
What crimes did we commit then?
The king has never licensed a market in Kingsbridge.
Your market is illegal, Philip.
You are stealing my taxes by allowing my people to trade in your sorry priory, and you disrespect my authority!
Is that true, Philip?
I will talk to the king about this.
You and your friends have always played by your own rules, but not anymore. Fracture for fracture, eye for eye, tooth for tooth.
Et mon pied dans tes roubignoles!
The days of Kingsbridge Cathedral are over.
Now leave. The next time I will show no mercy.
Alors dans la série, c'est la mère Hamlet qui tue son mari, qui lui fait une saignée un peu trop saignante, parce que bah, c'est une couille molle, hein, voilà, elle s'en débarrasse. Et après, Lady Omelette, elle est butée justement par son fils, parce qu'ils ont une relation peut-être légèrement incestueuse entre mère et fils, et à un moment il en peut plus de sa mère, et il la dégomme. Donc voilà, alors, Aliena a aidé et encouragé une jeune fille qui faisait des livraisons. Aliena a résolu le conflit avec le client en faisant un compromis. Aliena a fait preuve de compétences extraordinaires en tant que négociante. Aliena a partagé équitablement l'argent entre Richard et Philippe. Aliena et Richard ont bien travaillé en équipe. Aliena a apporté le jeu de plateau à ses propriétaires, les moines. Et Aliena a aidé Philippe à payer les ouvriers par avance. Valéran et William, le nouveau comte, ont déclaré que le marché de Philippe était illégal. Bon, ça fait encore un petit chapitre. Quelle heure il est? Il est pas bien tard, ouais. On avance un peu.
I had assumed that as long as the market was held within the walls of the priory, and the taxes supported the construction of our cathedral, Kingsbridge would need no market license. I had made a foolish mistake. Now I had no option but to call on King Stephen for help. And as Aliena suggested, I joined the knights on their way north to Lincoln.
Alors, hop là. Sergent de la forêt, c'est d'où il vient, Philippe. La caverne des laines.
More and more men joined our group. Most of them had no horses and no weapons to speak of, as King Stephen prepared for his final battle against Robert of Gloucester. He had ordered all able men of his earldoms to fight in the north. Then, at nightfall, our group reached a large camp of Stephen's men.
Allez se coucher. Voilà, traverser le camp.
Many men asked me to pray with them. They were husbands, fathers, and children about to fight in a war that most of them did not understand. It was then that I witnessed Aliena's brother Richard shouting at a man. The man was in tears, saying he did not
C'est des paysans, c'est pas des soldats, c'est normal.
I told Richard to have pity. Full of anger, he told me that he would hang deserters himself if need be. Then the man interrupted us by shouting infamities about Robert of Gloucester and started to laugh. Richard and his knights joined in and began to cheer for the king. Richard seemed to me just as desperate as the young man, but he did not know it. His temper would not make him a just earl, I thought. But again, I hoped to see a cruel man win his battles, only to defeat a man more cruel than him, William Hamley.
Œil pour œil, dent pour dent. Allez, va faire dodo.
After a long first day on my way to Lincoln, I found a place to rest. I fell asleep soon and dreamed about soldiers. But these soldiers were not on their way to Lincoln. They had come up the twisting hillside path to our little hamlet in North Wales. My brother Francis and I had tried to outrun them and to warn my parents. But as always when I had this dream, we were too late. King Henry's men had killed Mam and Da. Abbot Peter came to take us in, just as it had happened so long ago. But this time, in my dream, something was different. I was 6 years old then, and Abbot Peter had not yet taught us about God. But still, I asked the monk the question, why did God do that?
Eh ben, bonne nuit, Sally. Bon courage pour demain. Bisous. Moi, j'aime bien Dieu. Dieu nous a abandonnés parce que c'est sympa. Mais bon.
I had said that. It had been my voice answering the child. It was me. I was responsible for the fate of these children, Richard and Aliena. As I tried to calm them, I realized the blood of their father was still on my hands. I awoke with a start. It was as if my dream had not been a warning, but a reminder. I had sinned, and I had to atone for my sins. I prayed
ouais, mais tu pensais bien faire, mec, aussi, c'est ça le problème.
Suffered by my hand, and all of Kingsbridge.
Non, le problème c'est Valéran, c'est une raclure, c'est un fumier, il mettrait un beaucoup dans les roubignoles. Allez.
After what felt like an eternity, the sun rose and we continued on our way to Lincoln. As we moved, I remembered hearing that Bishop Waleran had been to Rome, and William had fought in the Holy Land. I told myself that King Stephen would eventually see these men for what they really were. He had to. And I tried to convince myself that God would make things right.
Ah, c'est une bonne poire, Philippe. Philippe! Faut que j'arrête avec ce truc. C'est nul!
Is it done?
Yes, my bishop. Their builder is dead.
What about the saint?
I couldn't get into their crypt unseen.
You disappoint me again, Timothy.
Please,
When did I ever fail you before today, Right Reverend?
Regan Hamley is alive.
Ah. Elle a survécu, la connasse!
No. Your poison has left her in a deep sleep. When the time is right, I will send our Earl of Shiring to finish what I asked of you. Kingsbridge will fall.
Tout ça parce qu'il est pas content parce qu'on lui a pas permis de faire sa baraque, hein. Une semaine plus tard. Tu bugs le jeu, qu'est-ce que tu fais? Lincoln, avant bataille. Oh putain de bordel de merde. Ah, on va jouer avec Richard?
Hurry up, my friend. Or do you not want to see our king after all?
Ah non, on va peut-être jouer avec Philippe.
I fear I must.
Then let's not waste more time. Come on, Philip.
Allez, je dois demander une autorisation pour le marché au roi Stéphane. Allez, voilà, on joue avec Philippe. Je n'ai jamais vu une ville aussi importante, bien plus impressionnante que Winchester. Toutes les routes, tant de routes de pierre. Eh, c'est la belette de Winchester.
Where do we find King Stephen?
Who's asking?
Richard of Kingsbridge.
I've heard of you.
Good things, I hope.
Maybe. You can go inside the cathedral.
Where are all the knights and soldiers?
Y a personne.
I should go first.
But this is a house of God.
Only 2 more days.
If they know what's good for them, they'll surrender.
I'd be disappointed if Maud would give up so easily.
My king! You have my sword!
Good! Who is that?
Richard of Kingsbridge.
Him.
Hola.
Now, what about those archers out there?
Ah, Sir Richard, you made it.
Had a monk to look after.
You should visit our enemies, father. They should be praying, for we'll cut their heads off.
Yeah. Hear, hear.
Alors, on va y aller doucement. Pas aussi détendu qu'il le prétend. Toujours un garçon colérique. Quelle honte. Stéphane utilise les églises selon son bon vouloir. Les évêques sont prêts à soutenir quiconque est au pouvoir. Oh, c'est bon, hein, les chevaux, ils ont bien le droit d'être à l'abri aussi, hein.
I will spare myself the malice and infamy.
J'aurais dû me douter qu'il serait ici. Il est encore pire que ses parents. Ah, mais c'est Omelette!
Father, I'm afraid.
Come now. What are you afraid of?
I own a mill. I built it myself. The only thing I was ever good at. I will die if I have to fight.
Je suis un homme d'église, hein.
God is with you.
Then why doesn't God help me now? I can't go out there. I can't.
You must not run. You would be hanged.
But I don't know if I can do it.
You must.
When we go to battle, will you pray for me, Father?
Of course. Of course I will.
Ouais, parce que nous, on a un mec bien. Je me balade un peu avant d'aller voir l'autre Trouduc. En cours de réparation, il se prépare pour la bataille. L'évêque de Lincoln, priant pour la victoire du roi Stephen. Je sens qu'on va se renvoyer chier.
There's no two ways about it. I have to go out there myself to see what's going on.
My king, Ranulph's archers are only waiting for you.
They know they'll be at my mercy once I've dealt with Robert the Bastard and Ranulph the traitor. I doubt they dare shoot me.
Stephen, be reasonable.
Henry, will the church for once shut up? We are at war. Oh, wonderful. Now, I will go out there without getting shot in the head.
Ah, ça va dans la série.
I must know why they posted the archers up there today. Just for once, use your brain. Think.
Yes, my king.
Je fais pas trop de rentre dedans, il a l'air de mauvais poil. On retente. Allez.
My king?
You? What are you doing here? Have you come to atone for having your monks write that heretical book?
No, my bishop.
So you continue to doubt your bishops, your pope?
Henry.
Ils se comportent comme des cons aussi, qu'est-ce que tu veux? Il a bien raison.
Henry, I told you I am not to be disturbed.
This monk should be thrown into a cell. Maybe then he will see reason.
What? Because he doubts your miracles? I have to admit, having someone walk over red-hot plowshares, or putting his hand in boiling water to prove he's innocent, is entertaining. I give you that.
Stephen.
But the monk is right, of course. There is a tendency that your miracles conveniently happen when the church needs them most.
Il est pas si con que ça,
Whoever
Stephen.
believes that to be a coincidence or miraculous deserves no place at my table. What is your name, monk?
Philip of Gwynedd.
I will make sure my brother won't arrest you. If anyone will have you arrested, it's me.
My king, I have come to see you.
I have no time for you, unless you know a solution to my problem. There are archers outside, probably looking forward to killing me. But I have to see what's going on out there with my own eyes, without getting shot. If you have no solution for my problem, better not waste my time, or I will have you arrested.
Alors.
What would be the safest way to face an archer?
Are you thinking of joining us in battle?
He's finally become.
Il a bu comme les autres. Pardon.
Can you not help me to talk to our king?
I am here to prove my loyalty on the battlefield in 2 days. Afterwards, he'll surely want to talk to me.
That's too late. I have to see him now.
Bon, on va sortir de la cathédrale, voir ce qu'on peut faire.
Our king's advisors believe it would be dangerous for him to stand out here in front of the archers.
They're right.
They are?
Don't worry. They won't waste their arrows on monks and peasants. But the king would definitely be a tempting target. Would end the war in the blink of an eye. I wouldn't hesitate to shoot the bastard of Gloucester either.
Mais c'est ça qu'il faut présenter à l'autre du con. Va te balader. Hey.
If you were to dress like a poor man, not like a king or a soldier, the archers might not shoot at you.
This is highly inappropriate, Philip of Gwynedd. It is. But he's right. Robert's a bastard, but his men are not without honor. Who are you again, monk? Why have you come?
I'm the prior of Kingsbridge, my king.
Ah, of course. The prior of Kingsbridge.
I have come to ask for your help.
What could be important enough to disturb the king at a time like
Bah,
this?
sinon on va tous crever, mais à part ça tout va
Robert of
bien.
Gloucester will attack in 2 days' time.
Let us find out why he's here, shall we? Get undressed, prior of Kingsbridge.
Allez, à poil! À poil Philippe! À poil Philippe! À poil!
Don't be shy. It was your idea, after all. Ralph's men have been nervous all day. Now why is that? It's such a simple war. And yet they could stay holed up in my castle for another month, all these men. So why have the archers out at all? They'll be safer inside. They don't have to stand up there.
My king, I have done all you asked of me. Now please, listen to me.
Of course, monk. Let me guess. You're here to ask me for help with your illegal market.
What? The income was only used to support the cathedral. I did not know we needed a license. The market was held on the church's ground.
The church is not above the law. This is not the Holy Roman Empire.
No, of course not.
Your market is illegal. I supported William in his decision to punish you. For it didn't merely pay for your cathedral. It also paid for the children of that traitor Bartholomew.
But Aliena and Richard are no traitors. You said so yourself. You said they shall go free.
I remember my words, monk. But the Earl of Shiring
Hey, salut Kevin! Comment ça va?
Seeks to convince me to change my loyalties.
I wouldn't know much about that.
William Hamley and Bishop Waleran said you were sly. Now I think I know why.
Genre les deux bâtards qui disent que je suis sournois.
Hear me now. You will not receive a market license, and the children of Bartholomew will hang if they go against the Earl of Shiring. Do you
Quel
understand?
bâtard!
I understand.
Of course. That's why all those archers are up there. Robert of Gloucester is not attacking in 2 days. He's attacking today.
Towards! It's an ambush. Do not use the front entrance. They knew that would draw us out. Get my clothes.
putain.
I need my horse.
Oh,
As
les du
Stephen
cul.
and his men went to face the approaching army, his brother, Bishop Henry, urged me up to the top of the cathedral. His fear had made him forget about our dispute. I had never been that high up.
Ça va, je te remercie. Je sors d'un rendez-vous téléphonique. Ah, mon pauvre.
Pray that Stephen will win, so this war can end.
I closed my eyes to pray.
Priez pour la paix.
And I forgot about Kingsbridge and the market and what I wanted. I simply prayed.
Moi, ça va tranquille. J'étais en congé aujourd'hui, je reprends pour 3 jours.
Ever since the dream about my parents, I had not prayed. What if, as in the dream, my prayers would not be heard now? I begged the Lord to make me see that He was there.
Bah, tu peux essayer, hein? Tu peux essayer.
I was too far away to understand what was happening.
Robert's men! They're winning! Stephen is lost!
Oh, bordel!
Like the world was spinning under my feet. I was afraid that I would fall. I closed my eyes. And then I saw.
il a fumé un peu là, Philippe, quand même, hein.
They're breaking through the church doors!
Je sais pas ce qu'il a pris, Philippe, mais c'était de la bonne.
Where are the women?
Il a pris de la bonne, hein?
It was us. Only us. No devil to harm us. No God to protect us. Only us.
Philip was gone for 2 weeks. We had no idea what had happened to him.
Il a pris un peu de bœuf. Enfin, je sais pas si c'est de la bœuf, ça doit être du cannabis parce qu'il n'y a pas de cocaïne encore à cette époque.
Ali and I.
Are you sure we're alone?
Right now, there's only you and me.
Look at that.
Told you.
I hope Philip and Richard are all right.
Me too.
Oui, ouais.
Say, Jack, have you read our book?
What about you? What did you think?
On veut pas savoir ce qu'elle lui dit, non, effectivement.
No, this is Philip's fault. If all this falls apart because he set up an illegal market, he alone will be responsible.
Ah, Rémi Dieu, c'est casse-couille.
And so should you. Who else could save Kingsbridge if not him?
Ils vont faire la gueule. Enfin, il y en a un qui fait la gueule, l'autre non moins.
Do you still remember the text?
Well, do you?
Censuré.
Well.
Et parce que Lena, c'est une fille bien.
Before me he stood, his clothing set aside. No flaw to be found in all his body.
Was that poem not about a woman?
Oh! It seems I mixed that up.
With what?
I'm not sure.
No.
Allez, on passe, on passe. Continue.
Oh, his shoulders and his arms I saw and I caressed. And then his chest.
Ça, c'est chiant.
Made to be felt and touched.
On est obligé de se taper des scènes de câlins, c'est chiant. Encore, putain. Allez dormir.
Belly beneath his slender waist. His legs, what form. What a perfect arse.
You made that up.
So what? Don't you like my version?
Oh, I like it.
En plus, en vrai, c'est vite quand même. Allez, un peu de littérature n'a jamais tué personne. Si, moi. Surtout quand c'est de la litté de cul, ça m'emmerde.
Why recall each aspect? Nothing that I saw lacked perfection.
C'est
As I
chiant.
hugged my naked body close to his.
Ali,
Yes,
I love you.
Bah pas moi.
I love you too. I always will.
Oui, c'est ça. On connaît la chanson. 3 ans plus tard, c'est le divorce. C'est gna gna gna. C'est bon, on la connaît la chanson. J'ai là, tu dis, et là t'as Alfred qui va arriver. Cette loose.
Did you hear something?
No.
Mais c'était tellement gros comme une maison, genre on est tous les deux. Non, évidemment. Vous êtes dans une église, au milieu d'une ville, évidemment qu'il y a quelqu'un. Putain, mais les gens sont cons. Les gens sont cons.
Only us.
Hey, Philip the Prior.
Je suis en train de me faire engueuler, dis donc.
Monk.
Hey Philippe. Le soleil vient de se lever.
Never let them see you weak. Stand tall. What is there to look at, monk?
Why do you do all this?
Because I want to. No god, bloodline, or fate made me king. I took the throne. I chose to rule and I chose to fight. And I'm not done yet.
Is it worth all these lives?
To best Maud?
Yes.
My god, yes. It's a game that I intend to win.
Richard!
Don't draw attention to yourself. Not when they have you in a cage. Not if you're the king.
Why am I in here?
You are with us, are you not?
I prayed for peace.
Peace is the wait between one battle and the next. You were right about William Hamley.
How so?
The moment the battle took a turn for the worse, he and his men switched sides.
Ah bah tu vois, on te l'avait dit.
Fighting for Maud now, and for Robert.
William Hamley is only fighting for himself and for Bishop Waleran.
Bon, comment je fais? Moi, je m'en sors comment?
How many died?
What?
How many people died in the battle?
Too many. I even lost my horse. But Robert is not an animal. I'll give him that. Or we wouldn't be here.
He's over there. Thank you.
Ouf, mon petit frère.
Oh, Philip.
Of course. You came with your master, Earl Robert, did you not?
Yes. When I heard from Bishop Henry that you were in Lincoln, I started looking. He thought you were dead.
Not yet.
Allez, fais sortir ton frérot.
Henry said you came because you need a market license.
Yes.
I think I know someone who can help. I'll have you released, and then we will go to Winchester. Just be patient for a moment.
Heureusement que j'ai mon petit frère pour me sortir de la merde, hein.
My loyals will make their moves. The game is not yet over.
If you want peace, if you want to save the lives of the innocent,
Il en a rien à foutre de sauver la vie des innocents.
Never. That's the only thing I'm not good at.
Then there really is no...
Ça mettrait un bon coup de lame dans le cul aussi, tout ça.
So this is your brother?
Ah, Maud.
I have heard much about you, Prior. Your brother has supported our family for many years now. And we remember those who are loyal to us. Hereby I grant Kingsbridge the same market rights as Shiring.
The same rights?
The same.
Thank you, my queen.
Thank you.
The bloodline is restored. Not long, and my son will take his rightful place here on the throne.
All will be as it was. I will be a just king, as Grandfather Henry was.
Peace will be restored in England.
De toute façon, dans ce truc, tout le monde mériterait un coup d'épée dans le cul, ça irait bien mieux après. J'ai peut-être pas dû dire ça.
Nothing.
Thank you, my queen.
Ouais, non, t'as raison. C'était mieux de fermer ta gueule, là. Autorisation de marché, ok. 1141. Après la bataille de Lincoln, Kingsbridge s'est vu accorder l'autorisation de tenir un marché par le trône d'Angleterre. Cette licence donne à Kingsbridge les mêmes droits du marché que Shiring. Ce qui signifie que Philippe pourra ouvrir de nouveau son marché, mais également organiser une foire aux toisons. Ceci est une excellente opportunité pour la ville et ses habitants, car les marchands de laine se plaignent de plus en plus des conditions imposées à la foire de Shiring. Le prieuré, la population de Kingsbridge et les négociants en laine comme aliénat tireront grandement profit de la situation. C'est la fin de soirée. La lecture est finie. Ah bah on a fini. Timothy a été intimidé par Hélène. Ah, c'est le mec... ok. Timothy a été intimidé par Hélène. Valéran pense que Tom le bâtisseur a été tué. Vous avez rêvé de vos parents et d'Aliena et Richard. Vous avez dit aux soldats effrayés de ne pas désespérer, mais il est tout de même mort. Hélas. Le roi vous a fait vous déshabiller et a mis votre vie en danger. Francis s'est arrangé pour que Monde vous accorde l'autorisation de tenir un marché. Les horreurs que vous avez vues vous ont fait perdre votre foi. Léger à la fois, hein, parce que jusqu'à preuve du contraire, il est toujours dans son bide. Hein. Pardon. Bon, bah les enfants, on va s'arrêter là pour ce soir. Chapitre 13. Ouais, chapitre 13, on va s'arrêter là. Hein. La foire aux toisons, on va s'arrêter là. Hein, parce qu'on est chapitre 13, ça commence à parler de toison. On a eu du cul avant. Je pense qu'il est grand temps de s'arrêter avant que tout ça ne dégénère.
Is the Earl of Shiring not opposed to us doing a fleece fair?
Bon, on passe la cinématique et puis on arrête après. Hein.
The law protects us. And our Lord.
He is. Our time of trepidation is finally over. It will never be over. What did you say, Philip?
Il parle dans sa barbe qu'il n'a pas.
The music is too loud.
Our prior is right. The display out there is not appropriate for our monastery.
The fair will be over soon. And by then, Kingsbridge will be self-sufficient.
Tom. Bon. Allez hop. Hop, on sauvegarde. Et voilà, on s'arrête ici pour ce soir. Hein. Moi, je travaille quand même demain, donc je voudrais essayer de ne pas me coucher trop tard. Hein. Donc voilà. Donc, je rappelle, demain, vous retrouvez la chouette pour Shadow of the Tomb Raider à 20h. Dimanche, 14 ou 15h, je sais plus, j'ai pas le programme écrit sous les yeux. Toujours avec la chouette, ça sera une découverte de Animal Instinct, si je dis pas de bêtises. Et après, bah, la semaine prochaine, hein, on reprendra un peu nos lives habituels. Lundi avec Winbound, en espérant que je ne meure pas encore comme une grosse merde. Jeudi, on continuera les piliers de la Terre. Vendredi, on rejouera ensemble. Et puis après, moi, ça sera tout, parce qu'après, je vais être en gras week-end et je ne serai pas là. Voilà. Les gens, j'espère que ce live vous a plu. Je vous souhaite une bonne soirée, une bonne fin de semaine. Et nous, on se dit rendez-vous lundi soir pour un prochain live. Allez, salut tout le monde!